Alright, this is the introduction to the SafePark app. I'm going to show you what it looks like outside, but for now I'm just going to give you a short overbrief. So, when I came here to Dickeytown, I got a lot of parking tickets and I actually got towed twice. I didn't know where to park, times, change, switch, and the snow removal too really got me until I downloaded the app, which still doesn't give you notifications. So, you have to go on there and click on it, and then it'll tell you, but never gives you notifications day 1, day 2, day 3. So it's going to clear parking confusion for other people, if somebody else is like me, and safety concerns. So there's been a couple shootings, robberies, especially during the summer, not so much during the winter because obviously it's cold outside. So the idea is we're going to have a map, and we're going to put bubbles on where the free parking is. So red will be city owned, yellow will be parking restrictions, which will change in real time. So yellow will be like, oh, it's closed because it's 10 a.m. and at 5 p.m. then it'll turn green. So that'll change, and then green's open for any time, which is some of the parking a couple blocks over there, which I'll show you. Crime map, like we said, a couple robberies and shootings. So we'll color coordinate: green, no crimes; red, dangerous. Relative term, but more dangerous than the usual. Market research, I won't go into that. But then revenue model, when I came here, I'm not going to pay for anything. One, I want to save money, obviously, and everybody else is broke because they're a college student. So it's going to be a free app. Don't want to have anybody pay for anything, more subscriptions. And we're going to get all the overhead and the expenses covered through advertising revenue and maybe affiliated partnerships, if that actually is something, maybe grants or something from the city if they like it. If it is a big hit, it'll be an acquisition potential for Apple Maps or Google Maps. You know how they have the color coordinator for traffic, and then also for like speed checks, car accidents. This could be another feature that they'd have. Somebody with large resources that it could just make their product better and not have to focus so much on the revenue. I know this was tried at an earlier time in the late 90s or early 2000s, I believe, in Baltimore and Boston, and I think it just came off as money hungry. I won't go into all the details of that, but we're going to try to do the best we can to help everybody, not just people who are comfortable with spending money. I'm basically going to market it to myself, because if I'll get it because it's free and it doesn't bother you with a whole bunch of ads like Snapchat or the direction that Google or YouTube is going, then I think everybody would use it, or a large majority would. Alright, to give you a little bit of context, sorry I was talking fast before, but my roommate was there, and I don't know, I haven't really told anybody I'm making videos, so my apologies for that. But this side is usually free, this side is usually 9 to 5. That changes with the street cleaning and the snow removal, where you can use the app. This side is always free, this side you can never park on. As you can see, there's cars literally everywhere. It's usually hard to find a parking spot here, especially during the snow removal. So because the street parking is still paid to do it, which is coming up here. This is all paid for parking. Cut basically your parking in half, but you still have to pay for the street parking, so it can get pretty terrible. Another thing that we could do and implement is notes, so people can make notes. For example, over there, one of the homeless guys I know, he doesn't go to the bathroom anywhere but there, so maybe you don't want to park there. Or let's say I'm gonna leave from one of the free spots back there, I can put like my schedule in there. As I keep saying there, my apologies. But if you're gonna leave your parking spot and somebody else has the opposite schedule of you, then you could kind of plan that out, which is what the earlier one did in, I don't know, Baltimore, Boston, or Philadelphia. They did that, and that used to be really good, I guess. So, oh yeah, I forgot. So you saw a cop back there. They put out more patrols on the left side. There was a gopher chauffeur, and also the gopher chauffeur. Oh, and like the safety. So if you want somebody to walk you from your car and stuff, they'll do that. That's a university's attempt at making things safer. But back there, the last 2 blocks, there was the shooting where 2 people died, and then shooting where 3 people got shot, and then back by where the free parking is, and back around this area, that's where people usually get robbed at, because there's not as many lights, cameras, and police back there. So it's just kind of a reference from earlier in the video when I said there's little bubbles where you'd be able to click on. So then you could make your own little, I don't know, park wherever you want to, or create your own walking path. But that is the Safe Park overview. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see if we actually do it someday.